Hello LEGO fans, Bricks Unbound here with a DC Comics Superheroes set review. This is set number 76075, the Wonder Woman Warrior Battle. Comes with 286 pieces and in the United States retails for $29.99. This is of course based off of the Wonder Woman movie from 2017. The set came out in May of 2017 in the United States to go along with the June release of the movie. And just a warning, although this picture's already spoilery, this review will be spoilers. I have seen the movie, so I'm gonna talk about the movie and about the end of the movie and about the events of the set and the movie. So there's your last warning. Spoilers, spoilers, spoilers. Alright, let's get on with the review. Alright, so there are two main builds in this set, the first being Steve Trevor's airplane. You don't actually see this in the same scene with Ares, which is the other build, at all in the movie, but he does pilot a plane that looks kind of like this. It has different logos on it because this is a German plane and he's a spy and all of that, but it still actually kind of looks like this, and I think they pulled off a World War I era fighter plane pretty well, really, considering the LEGO doesn't really like making anything military related. At least modern military for sure, so maybe that's how they could say that this was good to go. But I like the color scheme. I just really like the dark tan color. The wings, I think, look fine. Nice use of parts, making it pretty simply. Of course you could make it a little bit bulkier, but he does capture the look of it pretty well. Underneath each wing there is a flick fire missile here, so you just flick at the back and it shoots off. No spring-loaded shooters in this set, I guess. That's because it's World War I era, so they didn't have advanced technology like spring-loaded shooters. They just used kind of bicycle wheels down here and then a small wheel at the back. Gives it a nice angle, and it rolls along just fine. You can adjust the... what's it called? Okay, the word escapes me, but this part of the plane back here, wow, that's sad. Definitely not a plane expert, but I should still know what that's called. You can adjust that back and forth. It has a sticker on the side here with a star on it, and these stickers as well. The console in front of Steve here is a printed piece. He doesn't get any kind of controls in there, but for such a small space I think that's perfectly fine. And that is a printed console, so it looks good. They attach these big curved wedge slope pieces onto the side using some snot technique, which I think worked out well. It made it so the plane wasn't super wide. You could still fit a figure in it just fine. Stickers on either side, JR90 and AG16. I'm sure those have significance. Maybe it's an Easter egg for the set designers or something, but I do not know what the significance is. Propeller on the front spins fine, and it's got two stud shooters mounted right behind there. You just push down and it fires off. The set does come with 2 extra ammo and then also 1 in the extra pieces, so you get 3 more shots with it. This thing can rotate around too right behind the propeller, but it's not a huge deal. There's another sticker behind the propeller, which I think was kind of an unnecessary sticker, but it does look really good, so I would suggest putting it on. Gives it more engine detailing there. So overall, a nice build for this plane. And the next build here is, of course, the buildable figure of Ares himself. So this is definitely where he gets into more spoilery territory. Ares doesn't really look like this in the movie. He's actually closer to minifigure size. He's not a whole lot bigger than Wonder Woman, from what I could tell when I was watching the movie. I've only seen it once. Definitely want to go back and see it again. So if you haven't seen it, go check it out and stop watching this review. But he's only about, like I said, he's the same size as a human, basically, in the film, maybe a little bit bigger. It doesn't look at all like this, but this thing is still pretty awesome. I really like these giant buildable figures that LEGO does. Started out with Giant Man and the Airport Battle set from Captain America Civil War sets, but they're superposable. They've got ball joints in the shoulders. Their hands can go back and forth this way, so they don't, and they can turn like a minifigure's hands. Legs just go back and forth just like a minifigure. Good angles. So here's all the good side that you can see, and unfortunately the back kind of looks really bad because it's just a bunch of undersides of plates. I'm sure you could cover that up with some tiles or something, build it a little bit differently. That is one problem that you just saw. The shoulder pauldrons here like to pop off. They're just held on by two little pins there that just stick into these jumper pieces. Nice detailing, making it pretty fearsome looking, and I put that on upside down. But the trans orange parts in here, trans red, look pretty cool. In the movie, I don't think he really fights with the sword and shield at all. He might make some kind of sword out of pieces of metal from the battlefield, but basically he just kind of lifts up his hands and makes stuff fly around like he's some kind of DC EU Jedi or something. On the sides, a little bit of Technic exposed. It's not too bad though, it's black, so it blends in pretty well. You can adjust various parts of his mask up here, or his helmet, so you can really bring these out if you want. It definitely looks the best, I think, pulled in. Stickers up there. This is a print, his face is a print, and these are all stickers, so getting those lined up can be a little bit of a pain. You can see I didn't quite get it right. So this thing looks really good, it's just not accurate to the movie at all. Let's go ahead and move on to the rest of the figures. Just two figures in this set, which I think is fine because you get the main two characters of the film along with the big bad. So we've got Wonder Woman, of course, on the left, and Steve Trevor on the right. You already kind of saw him when I took him out of his airplane. Awesome looking figures. The printing on that shield piece is very nice. Lots of awesome details around that kind of star-like symbol in the middle. Right now they've both got one option for them on. Each does come with extra accessories, so that's a really nice touch, I think, because you do get a hairpiece for Steve Trevor as well as the cape and hood that Wonder Woman wears throughout a good portion of the film. Accessories for Steve Trevor just include these old style Western handguns, which I think is perfectly appropriate. Diana gets one of the shorter Hobbit swords, as well as her shield that we already looked at. We'll go ahead and remove their accessories here quick. Hands in the camera, I know, I'm sorry. There we go. No leg printing at all on Steve Trevor. Diana on the left here gets excellent printing that does wrap around to the sides, as well as some side arm printing there. And the same thing on the other side. Nice anger expression on her here. Steve Trevor kind of has a confused look like he does through a lot of the beginning of the movie when he's being introduced to the Amazons and their culture. And here they are from the back. They've each got a little bit happier looking expression. Let's go ahead and switch out their outfits here so we can see what they look like with the other ones on. And here they are all swapped around here. So this could be from earlier in the movie before she has revealed herself as Wonder Woman in her full outfit there. I again like these looks for both characters as well. That's an awesome hairpiece, good one to get for Steve Trevor. And on Diana you can see, I forgot to point this out before, but her tiara is printed onto the head, which is great because then you get this hairpiece that is a really nice hairpiece, good color, nice unique piece as well. So good to put on any minifigure since it doesn't have a built-in tiara that automatically means it's Wonder Woman's hairpiece. Although I do think it looks great on her as well. So happy with these figs, let's move on to my final thoughts. For my final thoughts on this set, I would recommend picking it up for $30. It's a good deal, I think, because it comes with the 286 pieces, so price per piece is fine. But also what you get is good. The buildable Ares figure is well done, well put together. Even if it isn't accurate to his on-screen appearance, it's still a fun thing to play around with. The airplane build is actually good as well, so you get two high-quality builds in the set. The minifigures are also excellent. It's nice to get the two main characters from the film, so can't complain there. As I said, movie accuracy isn't really here with this set, but the alternate costumes do make it, so you can act out several different scenes from the movie with just those two characters and the various looks. So, awesome set. I would definitely recommend picking this up if you're a fan of Wonder Woman or superheroes in general. Let me know what you think about it down in the comments and come back for more videos.